Hey guys, going back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be continuing to take a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on episode 55 of the series, and in the last episode we saw a lot of things happening. Like, the African Unitarians. And some more invasions over here. A bunch of stuff has happened throughout that episode. But now we're gonna be so let's continue where we were. Starting off with the non-nuclear high-radius bombs over here with Florida's allies. Florida will go from 14 non-nuclear high-radius bombs to 20. Yeah. Mexico will go from 4 to 10. Cascadia will go from 4 to 6. That's about it. These two also were developing their own, so they both go from 2 to 4. Over here with India, they go from 2 to 5 non-nuclear high-radius bombs, so that's it for that. That's our update for the non-nuclear high-radius bombs for this episode. Now we're gonna take a look at something different. We're actually gonna be looking at a country joining up with Unitarianism, or some provinces from certain countries deciding to join up with the Unitarians. So the first Unitarian country to get some new area is China Unitaria. So provinces from Korea are in support of Unitarianism. Korea does not want to go unite with these guys, so they decide to give up some provinces. Some of the provinces include this province, the provinces near here, and the large bit of provinces right here. Some other areas of, even some areas of Burma are going to join up. Some provinces from Burma are going to join up with China Unitaria. These provinces will include this province, and this province right here. So, remember, this is what they looked like before. Oh, also, this island is its own province, and they join up with them, the China Unitaria. And now we're gonna get rid of these provinces, because now they're under Unitarianism. Which, if you don't know what Unitarianism is, I don't think I've explained that before. It's an ideology where you give up your heritage, religious beliefs, and everything, and unite under one belief, Unitarianism. That's basically what it is. So yeah, a lot of these provinces will decide to join up with this Chinese Unitarian country in order to prosper. So yeah, a lot has happened since the last episode. Also, I did take a break from the series to go back and do some more episodes on some older series, like What If a Country Finally Snapped. I haven't done that in so long. The last one was Ukraine, so I took a break to relive that, to get some back. And now, let's take a look at Indonesia Unitaria. The Indonesians will be gaining some provinces from certain countries. Some of the provinces they will get is actually, they'll get one province from the Red Australians. They'll get this province right here, this province over here, and this large province right here. Those are part of the Australian area. For even some provinces from the Burmese country will decide to join up with Indonesia Unitaria, which are these provinces, this part of this island here. They don't get any more, but they will be getting some areas. Those are just the provinces that wanted to join. They didn't want to join. Most of the people did not want to unite with the Unitarians. But some people wanted to join them, so they decided to, in the provinces that were outlined, they decided to let those provinces join up with the Unitarians. So that's it for Indonesia Unitaria. Now it's time for... But African Unitarians are now going to be gaining some provinces. Now, some provinces in these two countries right here will decide to join up with the Unitarians. These provinces will include this set of provinces right here, and these provinces over here, from the Angolan country. Now for Victoria, the provinces will include this province right here, this province right here, this province right here, then this province right here. That's what Africa Unitaria will get. Yeah, some countries are slowly uniting under one country, under one belief. But, there's gonna be a lot happening here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, there's gonna be a lot to do with the Unitarians. So there are 3 Unitarian countries right now. 2 in Asia and 1 in Africa. Who knows, there might be more. Some more countries might decide to unite under Unitarianism. I am hinting that there will be more countries uniting under one. There might be something over here that might happen. I'm just hinting. I'm hinting towards something. You guys might figure that out. But that's Africa Unitaria done. And now there's gonna be some countries in Europe that will decide to unite under Unitarianism. It's so hard to decide on a color right now. But these countries are going to be inside of Europe, which there are 5 monarchies, which I think I forgot to update. But these countries will be over right here. They will include Iberia, France, Ireland, Belgium, Poland, Sweden, and Norway. They all decide to unite under Unitarianism called Europe Unitaria. Yes, that's the name. So all the islands, everything right here. So they will have control of the entrance to the Baltic Sea, which is going to heavily benefit them a lot. But, sooner or later, the Unitarians will, start to, create alliances. But yeah, Unitarianism is actually pretty nice. So say bye-bye to, Iberia. Say bye to Iberia, the country of Iberia. Well, no, they're not. They are still here. They're just under a union. So, yeah. This is pretty interesting. And then, so every country that unites, they're still here. You just can't see them on the map. So there's Iberia, gone. Well, not gone, but get the point. Now the French, now. Okay. Like this. Yeah, so France has united under Unitarianism. Maybe in the future we might see some more regions start to unite. Almost forgot about Iceland. Also, this has been in the works for a while. For a long time. Like, before World War IV, these guys were planning to unite, but World War IV kind of, paused the process, but after World War IV ended, Unitarianism began to resume the process.
I have no other choice.
So yeah, a lot of things are happening.
Hey, Gabriel, grab the same ball.
So here's Belgium. The Germans here. I mean the Polish. They are not German anymore. So yeah, a lot of this is pretty interesting. There is a lot of interesting things happening this episode. So where would this Unitarian's capital be? Well, I'll do that here in a second. I'm gonna first just get all the colors in. We just gotta fill it all in. We just gotta fill in everything here before we give them a new capital. So almost there. So yeah, Europe Unitaria's new capital will be over here in England. It'll be in London. Well, not that side. Not. It'll be here in London. Now it's time to unite. Update this. There are no longer any monarchies. We can get rid of this. We can also just do this. So now there are 4 Unitarian countries in the world. Yay! So it is represented with a U. So there we go. Now going over to Antarctica, there is still a lot going on. So these countries over here still are beefing for whatever reason. And how will they settle this beef? Well, they decide that they will go to war. Why? Who knows? We don't know. But, so they decide to go to war. So what countries are at war? Well, it is... It is these 4 countries right here. They all decide, how are we going to settle this beef? How about we all go to war for absolutely no reason at all? We'll settle this by war for no reason. So let's take a look at the invading forces, shall we? So, these guys will make an invasion into here. Don't know why they're doing this, but, we might see a peace treaty later. But they'll be invading into these 2 countries at the beginning of the war. So, yeah. Now, what about this country? Well, their forces will enter into this country real quick. They will also advance into this green country right here. They are dangerously close to their capital city. How about these 2? How are they going to go? Well, we see the green country's troops are entering into this region over here, heading straight towards the capital city. How are these guys going to react? Well, they will send their forces into this country. Immediately going along with the pink team. Why? Who knows? But then one Unitarian country over here in Africa will sail down to where the conflict is going on, heading over to the capital over here, and they invite all of the leaders in this who are involved in this war right now into a meeting about a peace treaty, because Unitarians don't like war. So they decide to settle a peace treaty, to draw up a peace treaty where they will just gain land. Just exchange land. So I guess that beef has been settled. So this pink country right here will be gaining a few provinces over here. So these two countries right here will swap land here. So these guys will get this set of provinces right here. By the way, the purple country will get these provinces and these provinces right here. For these guys, they gain a province right here. So I guess they are proud of gaining land. So that war was short-lived. So this war was very weird. This was a weird war, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So, heading over with the Unitarians, we see them, making a military alliance. Now, the world is surprised by this. They're like, why are you making a military alliance? I thought you were peaceful countries. Well, they say, we're doing this to bring our countries together. Militarily, because we just want. So yeah, that's what we see. So this will be represented with, I really don't know what to represent this with. Why is the Square Economical Alliance still around? This should not still be around. There's no other members in this alliance. And the Star Economical Alliance should not be here either. So I guess we could do a star. So this area will be... So we'll put the star right over here next to each country. Like so. So this is pretty interesting. But yeah, that's the Star Unitarian Military Alliance. Now it's time for their Economical Alliance. So how will they be? What shape will define this? Well, I'm glad you asked. It's a square. So they form an economical alliance to also bring their countries together economically. It's the same reason why they formed a military alliance, just to bring their countries together. They are only bringing their countries together. So that's why we see them forming alliances with each other. So yeah. And that's gonna be it for that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This episode of What If Civilizations are over. Now see you guys in episode 56. Goodbye.